Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevron don't come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. Not the old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your iron now give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I not only live in the city, I work here also. And I enjoy the people. I enjoy the community. I come out, I do my job to the best of my ability and deal with situations that occur. And if I can't handle a simple situation, what I do, I just, I contact a supervisor or something like that to assist me or give me some feedback on how to deal with the situation. Just got a description from the sergeant of an individual that was selling narcotics, possibly selling narcotics over on 37th Street. See this individual that fits the description on Broadway. Going to check the individual out and find out where he's coming from and where he's going and run him through the system. Show me right now, 13P, 3000 block of Broadway. Stop the bike. Stop the bike.
558. Table 3.
Where you coming from, man?
2.5.
Home?
2.5.
Where your cousin's at? Back up this way?
Yes, sir.
Then why you coming from this way, going that way, then you turned around and went back this way? Just stand right over there. All right, turn. You got an ID on you? What's your name? I didn't hear you. No, the only reason why I stopped you, man, we had a guy flee from Avenue J. Just and we're in the same description, more or less. Just want to check you out, make sure everything's good. If everything's good, I'll let you go on your way, all right? You wasn't over on Avenue J? What on the block of 34th Street you live in? 10 block, 100 block, 100 block? What street your cousin stay on?
Somewhere down here by Budget.
Down by the Budget? But you were traveling this way.
Right.
Okay, you didn't make it to Budget.
I stopped by Deerfield to get some water.
Uh-huh. And then what happened?
Going back home.
You decided not to go? Put your hands up down the car phone.
96-19 trespass.
You got a warrant for your arrest, man.
I ain't got no warrant. I just went to court.
Turn around, man.
Turn around. I just went to court. Yo, man, I just went to court, though, man. I ain't got no warrant, though. I ain't got no warrant. I ain't got no warrant. We're not giving 94. We got the stuff there.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to choke it. I'm going to choke you out. I'm going to choke you out.
There you go. You got it. Got it. Here. I get around there. You got it? There you go. Hold on. Give me his hand. You got it?
You got it?
Hold on. That arm back there. Got it.
All right. That's mine. I trust you.
110-15.
I ain't got no warrant.
110-15, you clear traffic. But what's your 20 at this time?
3000 Broadway.
I ain't got no warrant from me, sir. I ain't got no warrant.
Then what you running for? What you trying to resist for?
I got no warrant.
You do got a warrant for your arrest. It's a trespass.
Trespassing what?
I have no idea. Let you know when you get stationed. Who cost these?
Probably mine. I didn't know you had
Yeah,
one.
I got a trespassing warrant. So I ain't been in nowhere. I ain't got no trespassing warrant.
Check him in for me. I'll be there in a second.
I had something in this pocket.
Where I got a
Yeah,
trespassing warrant from? I ain't trespassing.
Who cares?
Yeah, right there? Yeah. Yeah, I tried to take some keys and stuff.
Okay.
Basically, got checked out with a suspicious person. Yeah, I'm cool. So that was a suspicious person. Talked to him. He said he was going to his cousin's house. Lived down on 34th Street. He observed us. Stopped by the Dairy Bell. Yeah. Got drink of water. Turned around. Started heading back this way. Told him to stop. Approached him. Asked him a few questions to find out where he was going, where he just come from. So he was on his way back home, 100 block of 34th Street. Ran him through the system, came back with a warrant for trespassing. Told him to put his hands on the car. I put one cuff on, told him he had a warrant. Then he started struggling, got in a struggle with him. And then we called for other additional units. When he took off running, I said, what the heck? I said, I'm going to jive on him because I'm close enough to jive on his back. So I just jived on his back and I said, well, if he goes down, I'm just going to hold him there until somebody else get here to be able to help handcuff him.
I was worried because you guys wouldn't answer your radio. You know, I was flying over here. I know you and Elmore can handle yourselves out here. We didn't hear you answer, and I said, yeah.
During the struggle, my radio got knocked out of my hand, so.
And I couldn't get to mine, so I was like, I figured if I just hold on to him, I figured Gracie either get on the radio or and just hopefully somebody get here in time.
It worked out great. We got him. No serious injury.
Nope, we good. All right,
let's get it wrapped up.
Good job, Gracie. Appreciate the backup, honey. I got in a struggle with this guy, man. He was a big guy, and I was hoping that somebody was gonna be there to help me out because it was like. The guy was real strong, and I didn't even think the guy was going to fight with me, but, thought he was going to be real cool, but he didn't turn out that way. So we got in a struggle. He's handcuffed. He's at the station now, and we're going to process him through and send him to county jail. Everybody went home safe tonight. It's a beautiful thing.
He's about 300 pounds. He's running a house of prostitution, using the internet, picking up clients on the internet, and he's using underage girls. He's got 14, 15-year-old girls working for him. Search warrant was signed today. We're going, primarily, the stuff is being kept here, plus there's supposedly some dope in the house that's going to be kept in the kitchen in a shoebox. But the search warrant is primarily for the child pornography. He's known for keeping runaways. That's how we first got onto this. He's got runaways always coming over there to the place, so there may be some juveniles in the house. There are 2 dogs. When you guys go in, he's got computer equipment in the bedroom. As far as we know, it's only web TV, so it's probably not going to be anything too substantial. But he's got a lot of camera equipment. Keep careful eye. If he's got some digital stuff, he may be able to erase the flash memory in it quickly, but it's probably in the back bedroom.
Okay. All right, we all set? Everybody knows what they're doing? Okay. We're going to put everyone down who's inside the house. Keep in mind that Gaz is relatively large, so we may need some flex cuffs or 2 sets of cuffs possibly for him.
This girl, Sarah, we know from our investigation is not. It lists her here as being 18 years old, and she's not. She's 16 at the most. Going out of town, generally, she said, is going to cost between $2,500 and $3,000, $2,500 and $3,000. Depending on who the girl is that the client wants, how good a customer he is, and how often he brings in business. So when we go in and do our search warrant, we're hoping that we're going to find both pictures of the girls that are listed here, as well as the hard-copied information that he used to put this website together. This picture is really pretty interesting. We're hoping that we'll find something very similar at the house. We know that our suspect is real into the psychedelic type of art, so we're hoping that we're going to find either pictures that this was made from, or the actual paints or the backdrop. That way we can link our suspect to the actual website itself.
Get close up near the building, guys. Let's go. Angle.
fully auto. We're all set. Everybody ready? Let's do it. Okay, knock and announce.
Police department, search warrant.
Go.
Search warrant, down! Get on the ground!
Go. Go. Out.
Arms up! Put your palms up towards the ceiling. Put your palms up towards the ceiling. There you go. Put your head down. Stay right there right now.
Looks like it's all clear. Bravo, you clear?
We got more room.
We got two back here.
Okay. Yep.
For whatever reason, it cost, I have no idea.
All right, out of perimeter people, it's all secure. It's all secure.
Sergeant, is there anybody else in here?
One at a time. 1 foot at a time.
Just the three of them, so all I've seen.
Turn around. Mikey?
Yes.
What room you want him in?
Set him out here on the couch.
Couch?
The rest, because I don't know what's going on.
You check the couch already?
Yes. All right, let me explain. I'm Detective Sheets from Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. We have a search warrant for the residence.
That's fine with me. All you have to do is ask nicely. I had to let you in at any time. That's Kalia, all right?
Okay, we're searching here. This is for a prostitution operation. That's what our search is for. All right, this is your copy of the search warrant. We'll leave it with you, along with a copy of everything that we seize and take from the residence. All right, if you have any questions, ask for me. All right, I'm the investigating officer, and I'll answer whatever I can. Okay, we're going to try to be as quick as possible. We'll collect our evidence, and we'll take off. This is all from the closet. There looks like some lingerie in here, too.
Yeah, fashion show.
I don't think this is his size. Chris, did you hand it to him?
I have a feeling some of the pictures are going to have somebody's outfits on.
Okay, well that's what we're going to try to tie in.
Okay.
This is just a bag full of, I'm not sure exactly how long it's been collected. It's just a bunch of children's handbag and some toys and cool stuffed animals and things. He's known to harbor runaways, and it looks like maybe some of these girls that have run away left a lot of their stuff here, because this just looks like a bunch of stuff that a little girl would keep and throw in a bag when she was ready to run away.
Photograph of the person who owns the house and the two helmets that were worn by the girls on the webpage.
This room, we've got evidence to show that it's occupied by our primary suspect. There's photographs of all the girls that are working for him, plus the information that we got from our source was that he keeps all of his notes and all of his appointment books and records in a green, she called it a briefcase, but it's more or less looks like a satchel, and that's exactly what we found. We've got spiral notebooks that have just phone numbers and addresses of both clients, girls, dollar amounts, how much the girls charge, the length of time that they stay, and then
This is the calendar that was found right next to it, next to the satchel, and it looks like it has different dates, what girls did what, how much money they made, what they charged.
pretty detailed. It's very good evidence. It's extremely good evidence as far as the conspiracy and the ongoing. We're looking at right now trying to prove that the owners of the house were aware of what was going on, and I think it's pretty obvious from everything that we found that this couldn't have been happening without their knowledge.
All the rooms were unsecured.
Right.
It wasn't like there was any locks or special locks or
Yeah.
keys that our suspect would have had. The entire house is open to whoever lived here or occupied it.
Proceeds of illegal drug sales and from prostitution. 1,000 there.
These right here, It's hard to tell. It could be speed. The rest of that's marijuana. Then you get into Valium. Some Valium are right there. Looks like he's got some more pills. Could be ecstasy. Depending on what it is. These right here, these green things are speed. This is cut maximum alert. The price list, looks like 2 ounces of pot. He's selling for $190, which is a little high. He's all the way down to 0.0575 of an ounce for $10.
Well, we're definitely taking our suspect for both the narcotics and for the prostitution. And with the way everything is laid out in plain view, more than likely both the owner and all the occupants are probably going to be going as well. Obviously, this is an ongoing criminal enterprise, both narcotics and prostitution, and using young girls in the prostitution trade. He's going to be going to jail for quite some time.
I work for the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Been here for just a little over 17 years now. Been working midnights for all of that time as being a sergeant, and the training that we all get down here is second to none. We're, as far as I'm concerned, one of the top trained departments around because we really stress our training, and it's really obvious with the way the troops act out here. Palm Beach Gardens has an interesting call over on North Lake. We're right around the corner. We'll stop by and see what they have. 10 more. Getting on there, I'll be talking to their sergeant to find out what's going on.
Sarge, how are you?
95,
How'd this come in?
No middle. Date of birth, 5
Officer Bogard actually found them. She was just on patrol and she's hanging there in the tree, and we're just at the very preliminary stages of this, trying to figure out exactly who he is and what happened.
You got your crime scene and everybody here already.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the ME. Looks like a suicide right now.
It doesn't look like an actual person. It looks like a dummy hanging from the tree.
Well, she rolled up on it, and she thought it was a guy hiding in the tree on her. And she called it as a suspicious person.
I was on routine patrol, and I was looking at that vehicle to see if it was occupied or not.
Okay.
Drove around the vehicle. Was going to run the tag. And I noticed a white male standing in the bushes, what appeared to be a white male standing in the bushes. So I then shined the spotlight on him and realized that he was hanging with, appeared to be some kind of string. Checked for vital signs. Didn't have any.
How old does he look?
He looks approximately mid-30s.
30s, yeah.
He was still warm when I checked him for vitals.
Okay. He was apparently witnessed or seen in the area of North Lake and MacArthur. We had crime scene technicians go over there, and one of our officers had noticed him while he was on another call, sitting beside the traffic control box. It's very unusual that a subject would do this type of statement, but this is very unusual in this type of situation, being that he's in a cluster of trees out in the open. You know, it's an unfortunate end to one's life. Medical examiner's just arrived to do his initial investigation.
Getting hold of whoever.
Here they are right here.
Okay, we got a white male subject hanging in the tree. What appears to be shoelaces.
Yeah. So she did a good job.
Thank you.
Wednesday night.
Give me a shot.
First hanging I've seen. It's very eerie for me. It's not something you see every day. Not something you roll up on by patrolling a business, you know.
She said she pulled up, she checked the vehicle that's parked over there. She had heard that the tag was run before, and when she pulled through the parking lot, she saw this guy, she said, appeared to be standing there. And she put her spotlight on him, and that's when she saw he was hanging from the tree.
To pick this tree is very unusual.
I mean, his eyes were open and everything.
Yeah, they're still open.
Yeah.
Doug Jenkins with the medical examiner's office is checking the contents of his pockets to determine whether or not, basically he's looking for identification or anything that would point us in the direction of who he is. Perhaps it was a note written, a suicide note. As soon as we identify the subject, we'll notify the next of kin as soon as possible. The subject's going to probably be transferred down to the medical examiner's office for further investigation.
He just wanted to do it. He wanted to go in the woods someplace where no one would have seen him.
Right across the street where he was. Look at all the trees over there.
Yeah.
That's unusual to do that right in a wide open area.
Yeah. Well, he definitely wanted to be found. Now we just got to figure out why. What they're doing now, they're just going to cut him down. Still don't have any ID on him. Don't know the reason why he did it. But the fact that this is a busy plaza here and that people are going to be coming into work in a minute, they need to get him down. Usually we work together with the medical examiner's office, with the sheriff's office and cities. There's nothing else we can do here. This is actually City of Palm Beach Gardens call. We just stopped by to see if we could assist them. Calls like this, every once in a while you get them, and you never know why people do these things. But we'll just go and see what else we can find.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent.
David 2514 can transmit on tag 2.
Okay, we'll still send it code 3.